morning. Today is Thursday, January 11th, E-Day. I'm Meagan Cleary.
And I'm Skylar Johnson.
And this is Kennedy Live.
Now for some school announcements. For anyone who is taking the English Regents next month, Mrs. Morris will have extra help every afternoon for the next 2 weeks.
And now over to This Day in History with Grace.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic. I'm Grace DiNatale, and welcome to This Day in History. On this day in 49 BC, Julius Caesar leads Rome into the Civil War. In 1948, President Harry S. Truman proposes free 2-year community colleges for all who want an education. In 1980, Honda announces it will build the first Japanese-owned passenger car assembly plant in the United States in Ohio. In 1994, the Irish government announces an end to a 15-year ban on broadcasting by the IRA and its political branch, Sinn Féin. That's all for This Day in History. Now back over to the anchors.
And in breaking news, anxious family members awaited word on loved ones yesterday as a rescue crew searched grimy debris and ruins for more than a dozen people missing after mudslide in Southern California destroyed an estimated 100 houses, swept cars to the beach, and left at least 17 victims dead. The drenching storms that triggered the disaster gave way to sunny skies as hundreds of searchers carefully combined a messy landscape strewn with hazards. Anthony Buzzario, a Los Angeles County fire chief, led a team of 14 firefighters and 6 dogs in deep debris.
And now over to a recap of Rec Ball with Greg.
Hello everyone, my name is Greg Brand reporting live here at Kennedy Catholic with the Rec Ball recap. In the Tuesday games, Team Dorrego lost to Team Dan in overtime. You know, John went off per usual, he was just a walking bucket. And Team Ronan lost to Team Luke. Dio went off in his first ever game in the Rec Ball career. And the shifty lefty had another outstanding game with 25 points, playing really good basketball. In the Thursday games, Team Brand actually gets a win over Team Ronan. Greg hit a dream shake, and Sweet Spot Skovic was finally sweet again. Really poor game, not well officiated, but just all around, it was a great atmosphere for Rec Ball. And Team Dooley beat Team Dan. McSpedden, again, just leading the MVP race. The kid's playing amazing. And Dooley is somehow 4-0 with that team he has. In pop culture around the league, Connor Traynor is still not claimed by a team after scoring on his own basket. Team Ed is planning on disbanding, I'm hearing from reports from Adam Schefter. And Jack McSpedden leads the MVP race, but John Dorrego is shortly behind and could make a push in the second half of the season. That's all for the Rec Ball recap. This is Greg Brand with Kennedy Live.
Thanks, Greg. And for our feature stories, thousands of people attending the world's biggest consumer technology show got a chance to test the battery life of the latest gadgets yesterday when some showrooms and hallways went dark inside the Las Vegas Convention Center. Power went out for about 2 hours at the annual CES Tech Show in Las Vegas. Sony, Samsung, Intel, Qualcomm, and LG are among the companies with bigger booths in the Convention Center's Central Hall, the area that was most affected and evacuated during the blackout.
An Aeromexico plane nearly landed on the wrong runway at San Francisco International Airport, and the Federal Aviation Administration is now investigating the incident. The incident was reported Tuesday when Aeromexico Flight 688 from Mexico City was given clearance to land on runway 28R at the airport. Aviation consultant Mike McCarran viewed the flight's track approaching the airport, saying air traffic controllers noticed that the jet was headed for runway 28L when the Virgin American airline was set to take off for Kona, Hawaii.
And now over to sports with Gibby.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic Sports Nation. I'm Gibby with your sports. In the NBA, the Bulls beat the Knicks in double overtime, 122-119. Mark Cannon had 30 points for the Bulls, and the Pistons destroyed the Nets, 114-80. Drummond had 22 points for the Pistons. In the NHL, the Senators beat the Maple Leafs 4-3, and the Minnesota Wild beat the Chicago Blackhawks 2-1. In the NFL, on Sunday, Jaguars will play the Steelers at 1:05 on CBS, and the Saints will play the Vikings at 4:04 p.m. on Fox. That's all for sports. Now back over to the anchors.
Well, I'm Meagan Cleary.
And I'm Skylar Johnson.
And this has been Kennedy Live.
Have a great day.